in 31 days from now. Tickets are on sale right now on Ticketmaster. It's going down in Tampa, Florida, Amalie Arena. You can buy the pay-per-view right now on DAZN.com. It's a sprint to July 20th, and we are very lucky to have both men on at the same time to kick this bad boy off. Let us say hello to Jake Paul and Mike Perry. There they are.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
What's up?
How are you?
Let's go.
Mike, good to see you.
Private School Perry. Private School Perry.
Oh. Yeah, you know, I've had a plan this whole time, and I know Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan till they get punched in the face, but I like getting punched in my face, so my plan is coming together quite nicely.
That's because you're a fucking idiot. What makes me good at fighting is I don't like getting punched in the face, and I practice not to. That's what I'm going to teach you in the sport of boxing, you little bitch. This is not bare-knuckle. Not a bunch of just old MMA fighters. MMA fighters just running around punching each other bare-knuckle like some fucking hooligans. I'll show you a real sport.
That's just me. I'm the only one. The rest are scared to come do it. And it's funny that you call this fight Fear No Man because you will be terrified on July 20th.
Bro, what's there to be scared of? You're just a Mike appetizer. You're like before the main course comes out.
You got everything to lose.
You're like
I'm looking to ruin your plans.
A little Mike mozzarella stick just get you right before the main course. Mike Tyson, November 15th. But July 20th, I'm gonna show you who your dad is. That's for sure.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny that you've been saying that too, because you're the green one. You're very new to this game, and I'm gonna show you how much you don't know. I'm gonna teach you a lesson on July 20th. It's a fact, bro. I've been in this game a long time, and you came up and took the easy route. But I appreciate the opportunity that you have, you know, you're 9-1 in boxing, and the only real fight you have was Tommy Fury. I'm going to do what he did to you, but much better.
Can you even teach lessons? Like, I don't even know if you know how to read.
Oh, so you didn't learn a lot after our first sparring match. You didn't? Because I'm pretty sure you learned a lot in those last 4 rounds.
You know what happened.
It was.
You know what happened.
You popped me in the first 2 rounds, but I wanted to feel it. I like to get punched in my face, Jake.
Okay, Mike. You know what happened, brother.
Okay, so
I don't need to sit here and talk about it.
And I want to ask you guys specifically about that, but Jake, let me ask you just off the jump here. Why take this fight? You have a massive, massive opportunity November 15th. You thought you were going to fight July 20th against Tyson. Why take this fight? It's only 5 months away. And when you do say, okay, I want to take a fight, you're taking it against a freaking dog in Mike Perry. You could have fought any sort of guy out there, but against maybe the most dangerous guy you fought so far. What's the line of thinking behind this decision?
Man, I'm on a tear. Like, I'm not slowing down for anybody. If people want to delay fights, I got to get my experience in the ring. I love fighting. I love going under the bright lights, and I love putting on shows for the fans. And I will become world champion. But to do that, I need experience. And Mike Tyson is an absolute killer. So I do want to face another absolute killer. Don't get it wrong. I think Mike Perry's funny. It's entertaining and stuff, but he is a savage. And I do respect him as a fighter. And I know how good he is and how tough he is. And I want to challenge myself in preparations for the Mike Tyson. I was scared of going up against Mike Tyson. I was unsure. But this can be almost a stepping stone in the right direction and give me more time in preparation. And hopefully Mike Perry can last and give me some good 8 rounds, but we'll see what happens. I don't think he has what it takes to last that long, but that's why I took this fight. I need the experience. I need tough guys, and I love putting on shows for the fans.
Mike, are you surprised he picked you?
No, I've planned this, bro, since the day we sparred. I sparred him for free. I told him he could get that work. And, you know, I saw that camera sitting right there when I told him, oh, you kicked my ass, man. That was a father-son moment. I was teaching you a lesson, little green boy. And this will be like my 31st professional fight. So, you know, he's had 9 or 10 professional fights, but not against all professional fighters. I've been fighting high-level professional fighters, top 15 in the UFC for the past, you know, so many years, and then I've beaten up world champions. The past 3 years, I've been on a tear myself, doing it in a way that people are afraid to come and do it in bare knuckle. And if you think that the gloves are going to change it, I train all day with the gloves, 16 ounce, 18 ounce boxing gloves. And when I put on these 10 ounce boxing gloves, I built myself up to 200 pounds, which is what the weight class is, that cruiserweight. And when I punch much harder with a 10 ounce boxing glove on than I do bare knuckle, I mean, I'm going to hurt Jake.
Jake, can I ask you, when was the sparring session, and what is your recollection of this much talked about session?
Yeah, look, I mean, it was probably 3 years ago now, and I was still just learning boxing, probably in my second year of boxing, and worked him all 5 rounds when I was just a jit. And now it's going to be even crazier. July 20th, tickets are on sale. And that's why I know I'm going to be able to knock him out, because I'm just a completely different fighter. And I already beat his ass in sparring and made him my son. And he's even admitting to that. And he's saying he has the plan, but we don't believe it. We just don't believe it. And July 20th, I'm gonna show the world the sparring session live.
Is that what happened, Mike?
Well, first of all, it seems I hit him hard enough, because I know he was ducking and running the whole 6 rounds. So it seemed when I made him duck into my uppercut, he must have forgot that last round, because he had an 8-round fight coming up. And they told me after the 5th, going into the 6th, hey, Mike, this will be the last round. Rounds 1 and 2, he hit me with a good sniper right hand. And I smiled in his face and kept putting the pressure on him. And the next 4 rounds was me smothering him and punching him in his face and making him duck into my uppercuts. So he must have forgot that 6th round. And I was even like, dang, why, you got an 8-round fight. Why ain't we sparring 8 rounds? So he quit on the sparring early because he knew where it was headed. And rounds 7 and 8, that's where I'm looking to put him on the plate, put his head on the skillet.
Jake, can I ask you? You said that you were afraid to fight Mike Tyson, given who he is. Are you afraid to fight Mike Perry?
No, look, I mean, there's always a bit of fear with every single fight, and it's about harnessing that into your advantage and using it to motivate you and train harder every single day. I know that Mike Perry ends people. He knocked Luke Rockhold's teeth out. I mean, I have to take this guy seriously. And yeah, every fighter would be lying to say that they're not slightly afraid to go into the ring regardless of the opponent. Fighting in front of a crowd like that brings a certain energy, but you just have to harness it. And I can do that and get the W, baby. July 20th, I'm getting the W, available at Walmart. And you guys can get tickets on sale. DAZN pay-per-view, Tampa, pull up, get your tickets. We already sold a bunch this morning, so hurry up, get good seats. And I want to see y'all there. And I'm going to get another knockout of the year like I did the last time I was in Tampa.
Mike, go ahead. You want to say something to that?
No chance. Tampa is my town. This is my state, my city, and we got home court advantage.
You're from Michigan. You're from Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm a Florida boy through and through. I got the fuck out of Michigan, and now I've been living in Florida a long time. I like the heat. I got my stuff here. I bought my homes here. My people are here, and Tampa's gonna turn up and watch me beat on you with all the experience that I have. And I'm going to get that damn Mike Tyson fight. That should be me, but I don't even want to fight old Mike, bro. I know he's still a killer, and it's I ain't trying to take nothing away from Mike. If that's his opportunity, that's his opportunity. But, like, the problem is you got to get through me July 20th and then make it to that November 15th date. And I'm trying to take that away from you.
No problem,
I'm really
bro.
good at this, and you can downgrade me any way you want. I've had really tough fights, 15 UFC fights. What's that?
You're an appetizer, brother. You're an appetizer. You're a Mike appetizer. Did you move to Florida after private school? Is that when you became a Florida boy?
you know, I'm a public school. I'm a public school goon. I'm a public school goon, bro. I haven't always been the most upstanding citizen. I'm trying to be better in my life. And it's crazy because I fight people for money. I fight people for money, and it's not a game to me. This shit is my whole life, and this is everything. You know, I got my family, and I fight people. I fight to protect them. I fight to provide for them. You got all your other stuff, bro, and I'm gonna send you back to Disney World or some shit.
Mike, did you go to private school?
No, bro. I didn't go to private school. I mean, they tried to call our schools private to make the kids. They tried to implement uniforms, and I was in the hood in Flint and in Apopka. I didn't go to private school, bro. I wish I did. I wish my kids would go to private school, but who knows? The way the world is now,
I agree. I don't even think it's an insult, but I don't know why you brought it up towards me if you're the one that went to the private school. I don't know. Private school Perry, like make it make sense.
Because you grew up with money. You're losing your hair. Already bald. You're gonna be bald after I punch you in your head and stretch you out.
Probably, bro.
You grew up with money and you went to private school. Us kids at public school, we look at that shit differently because it's just not the same. We at school fighting teachers and shit, trying to figure life out. Everything wasn't just handed to us. I had to fucking fight for everything that I've ever gotten in this world. And I got this opportunity and it will not slip through my fingers.
Same, brother. And guys like you make themselves feel better when they go to sleep at night by saying that other people got stuff handed to them. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a roofer. I worked for everything in my whole entire life. Blue collar background, probably similar to you, but don't try to make yourself feel better at night by saying, "Oh, this guy got handed things to him."
I poured those walls. I was doing construction since I was 13 years old.
Same. I did it since I was 8.
Your dad owns the roofing company. It's different.
His own roofing company that doesn't have any clients, and that's why he doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't make any money, and we just pay for his stuff. So you can paint a narrative however you want, brother. But
I pay for everything now. I take care of everybody now. I take care of my whole family now, and I've been working for this, and I'm still a street public school fucking idiot, as you would say. So you're in danger, buddy. I'm like, oh, you got to watch out with me. You don't know what I'm going to do.
By the way, poor Greg Paul catching a stray here. I didn't know that that was a necessary shot, Jake, about the no clients, but I understand where you're coming from. Mike, do you think that he...
Hey, life's hard, bro. Life's hard.
Mike, do you think he respects you? Do you think he respects you as a fighter? He's fought Anderson Silva and Nathan Diaz and Tyron Woodley twice and Tommy Fury. Do you think that he considers you to be as great of a test as those guys?
Of course, the next one's always the best one, and it doesn't matter. You can respect me, you can try to disrespect me, you can be afraid of me, you ain't got to be afraid of me. I'm going to put these paws in your face, and I'm going to hurt you bad. That's my game plan. I'm bringing the pain July 20th. I'm bringing it with me. You can hit me as hard as you want, and I will smile in your face, and I will bleed down your freaking throat. I'm going to shove my nuts in your mouth.
Jake, is it fair to say that you've never fought anyone quite like him, who's as tenacious as him, who's as intense as him, aggressive as him? He's going to bring something different to the table. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but in the sport of boxing, toughness will get you killed. So all that hoopla, all that bare-knuckle, idiotic shit coming
that ball
forward.
Trainer you got, BJ Flores, he's selling you some bullshit Girl Scout cookies, boy. All the tough this, tough that. Y'all can sell any story you want. But the real fact is, when I'm in your face July 20th and I won't get out of your face, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm in there all night long. You're going to get married to my fist.
I kind of like that. Get all up in there, bro. I do. Yes, I do, bro. I want to be married. I want to be entangled with you forever. I'll even hit you with a little reach around, brother, if you want that.
Yeah. I like that.
Because I'm ready to go all the way. You say your hands are bisexual. My hands are all types of sexual: trisexual, bisexual, asexual,
Well, that's what
pansexual.
I meant
You
when
can
I
get it
said
any
that.
way you
Bi,
want,
trade,
any
tri,
any
whatever
way
you
you
want
want.
to
Let's
do.
get married, bro. Get up all in my face, and I kind of would like it if you put your nuts in my mouth. I'm not even gonna lie.
We already signed the papers, man. It's already written.
Let's go, bro.
What about the size factor, Mike? We mentioned the Luke Rockhold fight. That was the biggest opponent that you have faced. Typically a 185, or you fought at 170 in UFC. But this last fight, I think you weighed around 189 on fight night for this last fight. Jake's last fight, he weighed at 199. He was getting ready for a heavyweight fight. Do you think that size will be a factor come the 20th of July, Mike?
Yes, look, no, it won't be. If it is a factor, it's because I'm a little smaller, a little faster, and I'm a lot harder. Okay, I'm rock hard. I stay hard all the time. And make sure y'all buy y'all's
I respect
tickets
that.
at Ticketmaster. Tickets are on sale now at the Emily Arena in Tampa. It's on the Zone pay-per-view. Make sure y'all check it out. July 20th. I'm beating up Jake Paul so badly. And size, I'm up 200 pounds right now. I've been fighting at 185. I made sure that there is no weight discrepancies for
Wow.
Jake. There is no hydration clause for Jake. I wanted him to feel as confident as he possibly could. So when I take all this out from under him, there's no excuses.
Jake, can I ask you, one of your biggest detractors, UFC President Dana White, he has said that you fight guys who are too old, past their prime. That is not Mike Perry. What do you think he would say about this fight?
Well, he's always going to discredit me and do what Dana does, make up rumors about me. He's the one that started the rumors about my fights being rigged. He's the one that started the rumors about me being on steroids. I'm his Achilles heel. I'm who is fighting and advocating for fighters and is working on a fighters union to help UFC fighters get paid more. They're the most underpaid athletes in the world. So of course he wants to limit me, limit my platform. So he would say whatever bullshit he could about this fight. But what I listen to is the court of public opinion, and everyone and their mom, Jay Glazer, Brendan Schaub, everyone talking about how this is a better fight than Tyson. Makes more sense. Mike Perry's in his prime. I can't believe Jake's doing this. Michael Bisping even saying, it's a mistake for Jake to do this. But what I like to do is prove people wrong. And so Dana will always discredit me, but we have Sean O'Malley as a part of the W team now. So Dana, I know that's pissing you off, buddy. I'm everywhere. I'm in your head. I'm in your bathroom. I'm up your butt. You can't get rid of me, baby.
And by the way, you mentioned the union there. Are you still working on the union?
Yes, me and Anderson Silva. And granted, it takes so much effort, and money behind the scenes that we're investing. And it's a very, very large undertaking, and it's going to take quite some time, but we haven't stopped pushing.
Mike, do you think that Jake's interest in starting a union and interest in fighter pay, do you think it's sincere? He's been called insincere in this regard. Do you think that he really wants to help the fighters?
Well, I mean, what's good for us can also be good for him too. And as far as the union, I don't know how that works really in boxing, and I know MMA doesn't have one. I feel like boxing and promoters, they have a little bit more or a less pay discrepancy where the promoters are paying out the fighters a much higher total and percentage. And apparently that lawsuit that they had that just got paid out for like $300 million when it would have been like $5 billion or something like that. But they paid off Kung Lee, who was like the leading factor in it. And I mean, that guy's been in the fight game for 40 years and been leading the way on the call for the union. So it's like they settled in court, and not sure anything's going to happen with that anytime soon. And that's what we're fighters for, though. We got to fight. That's what makes us fighters, is we continue to put ourselves in positions to grab hold of an opportunity and make the most out of it that we can. And, I've always fought hard, and that's why I've been reaping my rewards. And this is just another chance to showcase that.
Do you feel like you are representing MMA, Mike, when you go up against this guy who is undefeated against MMA fighters, who has said a lot about the UFC and the sport? Are you doing, because I see a lot of fans saying, like, do this for us, do this for the community, do this for the sport. Do you feel like you are doing that when you're going up against him? And if you win, do you feel like you are doing it also on behalf of the mixed martial arts community?
A little bit, right? Because I mean, when you look at the pro record, I still have that 0-1, and this is an opportunity that I have been working for my whole life to get back after going through MMA and knocking out all these MMA fighters. It's like I've always kind of been a boxer, but I never had the route to take boxing. And I was like the best boxer that's ever been in an MMA cage because I was knocking out MMA fighters. And you know, to have this opportunity, you know, I just need to.
You can do it.
You know, because I was knocking at, look, what the fans were saying also online, you know, the fans online, the people who write comments, they're like, who the heck is that guy? Or he's just an MMA fighter too. But I've been boxing, even though it's bare knuckle boxing, it's freaking dangerous type of boxing. And I've been doing it for the past few years, and I've been highly successful because I've always been this brawler who loves to punch and don't mind getting punched. And you know, I've been beating these great MMA fighters and champions as well. And the fact that he beat Tyron and the fact that he beat Anderson, those guys are commendable. But I think Anderson was playing around and he let the time slip through his fingers. And I don't know what the heck happened to Tyron in the second fight. The first fight, you know, he did better, more defense or whatever. But I just feel I'm much different in the boxing ring when it comes to brawling and mano y mano. And, you know, I'm doing this shit for me. And if it's for MMA or UFC or, you know, I have my fan base. And I'm hoping to gain some new fans, and we get some real fight fans. And
that's probably long enough to be talking there. That was a lot. That was
yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. That was way too much. That was yapping. You were just yapping. just looking out for you, bro. The attention spans are short these days with these kids. You gotta fucking speed it up, buddy.
Jake, 3 rounds? Is that what you said on your video yesterday that you released? You really think you knocked this man out in 3 rounds?
Max 3 rounds. I think it could end in the first, honestly.
Really?
He has so many holes, terrible defense, much different fighter. Nobody's even seen me fight for a year and a half, which is bizarre to think about because I've just gotten 2 first-round knockouts in my past fights. Haven't even been able to get warmed up. But I have a lot of tools in the bag, and this guy has so many holes and openings in what he does. And so I'm going to expose that. And I have a different kind of power and turning my hips more. That's what my new coaches brought into the equation, using my hip and everything is efficient. All my punches are super efficient and strong. So max 3 rounds, but I believe it could end in the first or second.
What do you think, Mike?
Oh, too much talking there, bud. You've been fighting these cab drivers and these fucking fat pieces of shit. You think that you're going to do anything to a real fucking man like me, you lost your mind. If you punch me in my face, I will smile and hit you back multiple times.
You pretty much get wobbled in every fight, don't you, though? Like against people who can't even box.
You're crazy, bro. You want to make shit up. Listen, I know Eddie landed that left hook, and that just kind of woke me up. I like getting hit, bro. It's okay. You're going to hit me, and I'm going to fucking laugh at you. I'm not stopping. I'm going to stop you is what's going to happen.
Mike, is part of the motivation to screw up the Tyson fight, like to hurt him so bad that fight doesn't happen?
Nah, I just want to fight. I just want to have a battle. I'm excited for it. He's tricked the world into thinking he's fantastic. And I've been doing this shit a long time, and I took the hard, long road. And I'm looking to show everybody what a real fighter is.
Trick the world.
Clip that. Everyone clip that once I beat his ass. And then take this edit and now go to the clip of me knocking him the fuck out. Scene.
Bro, you ain't knocking out nothing. You soft as baby shit.
Bro, I've seen some babies take some pretty hard shits, bro. That's not even fair to say, bro.
Damn. And when you say soft, by the way, do you mean like his actual body, or do you mean like just like he doesn't have that dog in him, Mike?
No, he got a little something, like, you know, he made adjustments when we sparred last time. But I'm looking to bring him into deeper waters. They asked for only 6 rounds last time for a reason, because it was creeping up on him and I was smothering him, and the platinum pressure will be more this time than ever. And I'm a much, much better boxer than I was. I wasn't even training boxing back then. That was 3 years ago. So I know he's gotten better, and I know I've gotten way better because I took the long, hard road. I've been a pro fighter for like 15, 20 years.
Congrats, bro. Huge. Congrats.
Thanks,
on
bro.
that long,
It's
hard
been really
road.
freaking hard, bro. It's really gonna be fun. You're a big, tough guy, and the little guy is gonna.
I'm not even that tough. I'm not even that tough. I was crying last week, bro. I'm not even that tough. I cry like 2 to 3 times a week while I'm listening to Taylor Swift and Lana Del Rey, bro.
I want to make you cry. I want to make you cry.
Mike.
Okay, I'm down for a good cry, bro. Like, you can release some emotions and just let it flow through you. Look, it's raining right now. I could even start. It's starting to rain. I can cry in the rain right now, actually.
No, please don't do that.
That'd be nice.
Mike, can I ask you, Conor McGregor now, obviously a part of BKFC. Any chance he attends the fight to support you on July 20th? Any talks of that?
He needs to attend rehab.
I don't. You know, I don't know. I'm sure that there's going to be some cool people there. A lot of Florida goons showing up. A lot of my friends and family are buying tickets and heading out. And Florida's going to show me a lot of support. Jake always has a great crowd, and I'm looking forward to giving them the fight that they deserve to see. Like when I saw his brother and Dylan Dennis fight in England, I saw that crowd, and I was like, wow, man, this crowd deserves a much better fight than the co-main and main events that they got. It would have been great if I was on that fight and showed them, you know, what it's like to be a real man.
Jake, any invitation for Conor? Maybe he could be in attendance. Would you like that? Would you not like that? Representing BKFC.
Pull up, Conor.
Yeah, look, I mean, we can get him a 4th or 5th row ticket, but he's kind of lost his celebrity and star power. Like, I don't think people really care about him, but I'm sure I could comp him a 4th or 5th row.
Come on, what do you mean people don't care about him? He's still the biggest draw in the game. $20 million gate.
I would disagree, brother. I would disagree. There's new sheriffs in town. He hasn't won a fight in what, 6, 7 years. I don't even know how long it's been. He's embarrassing himself. He's ruining his legacy with all the drugs and the way he looks online. He's lost his mind. He's a maniac. And like, at one point, Conor was great. Everyone loved Conor, but man, I feel bad for the guy now. And so you could say all these things about him, but he hasn't proven it. He hasn't backed anything up. And that's the way I look at it, is from the facts and the numbers.
Can I ask you, Jake? I see a lot of people saying, man, I'd love to see these guys in a bare-knuckle fight, like a 1-on-1, sort of like the stuff that you were talking about with Nate. Any chance, perhaps if Mike wins on 720, or even if he doesn't, that you do this in bare-knuckle, or maybe PFL, like you were talking about with Nate? Is there any chance we get a 2-fight deal here?
I think me and Perry in MMA or bare-knuckle is very interesting. Let's see what happens July 20th, and I'm down. I want to do an MMA fight, and I think Perry's actually a good opponent for MMA, and maybe bare-knuckle. I haven't thought about it, but I'm down. That's the thing about me, is people don't realize I'm a crazy motherfucker. I love to brawl. I love this whole entire sport. I love to put it on the line, and I'm down to do some crazy shit like bare-knuckle.
Mike, do you believe him? Do you believe he'd do bare-knuckle against you?
Jake's been boxing a while now, and you know, he's done all right. He's got some tricks. He beat, like I said, I named 2 good fighters that he beat. He wasn't able to put Nate Diaz away, Nate Diaz is very durable, but in a 10-round boxing match, you know, he I saw that match and he could have done a lot more, in my opinion. I just don't think he's had the challenge yet that I plan on bringing to him and making him open his eyes and realize, you know, the long road that he has chosen to get on. It's much longer than he anticipated, and he's taken these shortcuts, but I've been on this road for freaking 32 years. This has always been what Platinum Mike Perry was going to do and be in life. And I could kind of say the same for Jake. It's always been written that he was going to be this boxer, but the road is much longer than he knows it is.
So
and I know that,
you're
and I can see that.
You're kind of starting to yap again.
That's kind of what we're fucking here to do, Jake. We're here to yap and talk and tell people what you think you know, like, what you know are actually two different things.
It's a little long, and you've been talking about roads the whole time, and long roads and short roads and all types of roads, but I don't think this is a fucking GPS conversation, brother. Fuck.
Well, you do your road work, don't you? You do your road work, don't you? I saw you running this morning. Fat ass.
I am pretty fat. I do like donuts, Michael. I like donuts.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this. I won't keep you guys much longer, but I did want to ask Jake, there was some rumor, some talk of you and Logan as a replacement for Tyson. Was that real? Is this ever going to become a thing? I feel like we're inching closer to it becoming a thing. Where does that stand? You versus Logan in a brother versus brother fight.
Yeah, I think it could be interesting. You know, I think Logan's down. I'm down. I think it could be fun. Netflix likes the idea. So we'll see what happens over the next 12 months.
Okay. Mike, you can ruin all of this. If you knock this guy out in the first round or second round there, I don't know if I'm being honest, I don't know if the Tyson fight happens. Maybe there's people who say they should wait, they should postpone it. You could ruin all these plans. You realize that, right?
You know, I wouldn't call it ruining.
Well, you could spoil their plans.
I'm more like the hero that's gonna save the day.
Did you see
Dragon Ball style?
Jake, did you see his video with the sword and the crown?
Yeah, I responded. I said, "Don't bring a sword to a gunfight."
Excuse my language. Oh. I know my language but it was real. It wasn't planned until after we had that cursing video and I was screaming because I was excited. I was about to train. And then at the end of training, I was like, we got to knock through something. So I set up those barriers and I did something. That's the best promotion you've had from an opponent in a while, son. This is what I like to do. I like to fight.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. That was like a sick creative. Like, you guys, you probably like thought in your mind, you were like, oh, I'm going to run with a sword through the wall. I'm going to post it. That was good, bro. That was sick.
Yeah, I thought that I was acting like you, like I would do something that Jake Paul would do. And I'm going to send you back to Vines. That's what I'm going to do. Dude, I'm going to send you back to making Vine videos.
Hell yeah. No, that was good. That was honestly good. Like,
last thing for you, Jake. I know a constant theme. It hasn't come up as of late, maybe because the stakes weren't as high, but some of your other fights against MMA fighters have had bets. Will there be a bet on the line for this one? Is there one that you want to propose to Mike?
Yeah, look, download Better, first of all, the best fantasy sports app. Play Better Picks today, 1,000x your money. But I will be coming up with a bet. I'm going to propose it to him on fight weekend. You know, we always got something up the sleeve.
Anything you want to propose, Mike?
To be honest, I've already signed and I'm already on the plan. I'm working. I'm training hard. I got a family to provide for. I'm not here for the bets. I'm not here for the bullshit. I'm not here for the games. I'm here to punch Jake Paul in his face and make him quit. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. I'm training for it every single day. And when it's showtime, Platinum will be ready.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait, gentlemen. Any final words, Jake, to your opponent, who I don't think we'll be seeing prior to fight week. Maybe you'll do another one or two of these, but I don't think you'll actually see him until fight week. July 20th is the fight, like you said. Tickets on sale now, Emily Arena, DAZN pay-per-view. You could get the pay-per-view now on DAZN.com. Anything you want to say to Mike in closing, Jake?
I love you, Mike.
Thank you, Jake. I will love you after.
I love you before. I love you before. I love you always.
Okay,
unconditional
bro. You're
love
not
for
gonna
you.
get a nice me. You're not gonna get a nice me. It's just how I am. I can't even help
So
it.
you're gonna. I think it's pretty fucked up
it.
if you're gonna put your nuts. If you're gonna put your nuts in my face, but you don't love me. Fuck, bro. Imagine the hookup.
No.
The fuck.
Well, that's what we signed the papers to do, Jake. I don't have to love you, brother. I will after.
This is up, bro.
See, this new generation.
If he doesn't love me, I'm done. If he doesn't love me, I'm done.
There he goes. He's gone. Mike, this is a big opportunity for you. And you know the MMA community is rooting you on. I saw in the comments, there's a lot of legends there in the comments saying, do this, backing you. Even some of your old foes are backing you. And so I don't know if you want to assume that responsibility or not, but I hope you see it and recognize it.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it, brother. I understand everything that's on the line. I understand what I'm here to do, and it's to give Jake his toughest challenge to date and win over Jake. Like, I'm here to pummel Jake and punch him in the face repeatedly, constantly, consistently, platinum pressure. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing. Boxing, hard, significant strikes, body shots, blows to the head, break his nose, give him a headache, and win the fight. That's what I'm here to do. That's my game plan. That's constantly what's going through my head. Win, win, win. Just dominate him, punch on him, land the jab, land the right hand, land the hook, land the body shot. Constant head movement, pressure, Mike Tyson style. I'm handle Mike Tyson's light work. I'm excited for this. I'm so excited for this, and I'm so dangerous.
I do wonder if he's underestimating you. I do wonder if he thinks that this would just be a nice little tune-up.
No, he's challenging himself, and he believes in himself, but he's been lied to. His people have sheltered him in his training, and they have protected him in his training, which is it's how you teach a young boy. That's how you teach, like, your son or something in boxing. You don't have them have contact. You teach them a lot, and then one day contact comes. I know he's had hard sparring because I sparred him before, but then I'm sure they protect him from that a lot. Every week I have hard sparring. Every week people want to get in line to try to get in the ring and prove themselves against me, and I have to have 2 or 3, sometimes I have 2 or 3 different sparring partners in the same night that are all fresh. I do a few rounds and then get a fresh partner, and then do a few rounds and get a fresh partner, because I've been doing this.
And by the way, and thank you for sticking around a couple of minutes. I did want to ask you specifically, I saw Dylan Danis say that he was in talks or had a fight with you and that you took the easier fight and all this stuff. What is your response, if any, to Dylan?
Oh, my God. Dylan, your paperwork never came across my desk for a reason. You're not a money fight. They weren't offering me money. I'm getting a better offer here, and it's not as much as people might seem to think. I don't know how much they think I'm getting. I'm going to let them guess whatever they want. But, possibilities could be endless. The Dylan Danis fight, there was some, and it's not necessarily not going to happen. Like, I was told that after I beat Jake in July 20th, that the Dylan Danis fight is a possibility to make, or there's a BKFC fight coming. That's a big matchup. The possibilities are endless for me in fighting. I've built myself up to this, and I have lots of opportunities now. Dylan Danis has been talking. How many pro fights that guy got? 1, 2? 2 pro fights, and he fought Logan and lost a boxing match. So he's just been out there talking. I mean, cool, I'll take it. He's got tons of little fanboys that give attention to anything he comments or posts, or maybe he's just buying likes and comments. I don't know. And, you know, and I know he's running out of money, so that's another reason he's stressing on it, because he's got this lawsuit on his hands. So he's like, shit, I need to fight for some money because I'm gonna have this lawsuit and I gotta pay out. And you know, his lawyers are probably on him. So, you know, Dennis, I told him, man, this year at some point I plan on punching on him. But right now I'm focused on Jake. This is the better option because everyone knows Jake's been doing good. And this is an opportunity for me to really, you know, put myself out there. And I get to get that O off of my boxing record because it's backwards right now. It's about to be 1-1 as a pro boxer. It's been a long freaking road, and I've been fighting for this for a long time.
Official prediction?
A 7th round knockout.
Damn. Mike Perry, your journey post-UFC continues to be one of the coolest stories that we've seen in quite some time. What you've done since leaving the UFC is remarkable. And dare I say, very few people deserve this more than you. So we're all very happy for you. Get it done, my man. Good luck to you. All the best in training, and good luck on July 20th. Can't wait to see how it all unfolds.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to everyone involved. Thank you for everyone that's going to come out and enjoy the freaking show, man. I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm going to give the world the fight they want to see, and I'm bringing it to this kid. I'm going to break his nose the other way. He's got a crooked little nose now, and I'm going to send it the other way. You can't do it to mine no more. You can't fucking do it to mine no more.
Thank you, Mike. Much love. Good luck to you. There he is.
Thank you. Bye.
Platinum Mike Perry. Golly. Sign me up. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hey, if you like this video, give us the old thumbs up. Subscribe as well. You could get many more of these videos on the channel, so please do that. We would love you forever if you did so.